My God, everything is slow tonight. I'm slow. We're all slow.
Yep.
It's just me.
We're not that slow, Gaz. Come on.
It's life, man. I was so slow I didn't even fucking put a hat on tonight. That was not a swear. That was a frickin'.
Which means to strike in German.
Oh, nice. Nice. Thank you. Thanks for covering my behind.
You're welcome.
My Batoski.
It's also the base word for, the modern day curse. But
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's us. Hey, me, Wes. That guy. No, I'm doing this. I got in trouble last week.
Oh, there you go.
There he is. That guy. Andy, we're here. We're here a little bit late, but that's okay. It's been a back and forth wonderful day on what's happening in the world of entertainment, notably Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it. Andor starts tonight in a couple of hours. So I know. No hat. The beard is shaved short. It sounds like him. Maybe it's a twin. I don't know.
Did you go to space and come back different?
It's not Wes. It's Mess. It's the evil twin, Mess. The only thing I have on hand is a Santa hat, and I don't know if that will. I don't know if that'll solve the. Does that make it better if I put that on?
Christmas
I don't
in April?
think so. Yeah.
Maybe.
It's the only thing I had close at hand.
That's all good.
Andor starts in a few hours. I'm super excited. We are going to be busy up the yin yang in just a few hours. And that is going to be incredibly exciting. There was some, even up till today, even there was some exclusive clips floating around.
Mm-hmm.
So I am, hello, sir. How's it going?
And
welcome home, by the way. It looks like you had an amazing trip, and I'm very envious and jealous of that. AI.
We do not support AI content.
Well, you know.
Well, somebody,
you know.
I don't know.
If we did, we won't tell you about it.
Yeah.
So tonight it's Random Fandom. There will be some Star Wars tonight because it just wouldn't be one of our shows without it. Also, we put out our first 4K video today.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's a short, but it's in 4K.
Excellent.
It was a learn the flow. How do I get a video from my phone to the interweebs and still be able to edit it in the ways that I like to do it? And I did that today, so
excellent.
Very happy. Go check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Joe. What else?
Oh
yeah, we're a call-in show. There's the thing. This thing right there. That one. The line is open. So if
should you feel so compelled to do so,
any of the entertainment items that we cover tonight, if you feel like you want to weigh in on them, we would welcome the extra chattage.
Mm-hmm.
Bring on the RonCon.
RonCon 25.
I am excited for RonCon 25.
It's gonna be fun.
I think I'm most excited about just hanging out with all you guys.
Well,
for those of you who are coming in from out of the country, I cannot wait. I already have beers chilling in the fridge, so I'm super excited for this. Very excited. Now, let's get to some random stuff. I guess slight format change if you didn't catch us last week.
Yeah, we're starting to lead with in memoriams.
Let's get that
sad out of the way.
Out of the way because it's just
this week we don't have any sad.
Oh,
well,
nice.
I mean, there is the Pope, but he's more of a religious icon than a
pop culture icon.
Culture reference. I mean, it's not the Pope from Family Guy, so
yeah. Josh, I was busy sitting here. Truth be told, and this is just a little production story. We've been struck on our intro music for this show, which is funny because it's straight off the YouTube audio library. But
Yeah,
some
nice.
unscrupulous fuck, if you're watching, is basically claiming it as their own on Facebook. So YouTube doesn't have a problem with it because it's
No,
their stuff.
but they have
Facebook,
taken it and copywritten it
yeah,
as their
they
own.
are claiming that they have rights to it. So we've gone so far as to
We have
contacting the
the original art or
the
artist.
author, the musician, to say, hey, this is what's going on. Just thought you should know. And he was
His hands are a
sympathetic.
little bit tied though,
Yeah,
because he had, he did his part. He
it's
took it
work
to
for hire.
Google,
It's work for
and
hire. Yeah,
now it's in
yeah,
Google's
yeah.
court, right?
It's all up to them. So, um, I was fiddling around with some alternative music. That doesn't mean that some other unscrupulous fuck won't try to
Do it again.
copyright that. But look for a refresh on our intro coming soon.
Seeing as this is episode 98.
Random Fandom edition, the 98th edition for the week of April 22nd in the year 2025. I know the whole hat thing it's throwing me off. I gotta see myself on camera here, and it's like, God, there's a reason why I cover that thing. Like,
If my daughter was here, she'd be like, bald,
I
bald.
know. How would I just talk to the like this? Can you hear me?
Oh, Gaz is offering a moment of silence for Wes's hat.
No, wait.
There you go.
Is that better? Okay. It is a rarity, and sometimes you just got to let the follicles breathe because there ain't nothing else going on up there. So, by the way, this is long for me.
Ooh,
I don't like this.
the fuzz.
Yeah, I don't like it. So, yeah.
All right.
With no in memoriams this week, then we should get to the fun stuff, and that would start with
Random Fandom Trivia.
because who doesn't want that?
Well, there you go.
Hey, Phil, thanks very much. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I started going bald at what age? 18. By 26, it was this. So it's been that way ever since. What can I say? Oh, did I miss a phone call? No, I did not. Okay. Nope.
Not yet.
No. Disney Plus is reminding me that Andor starts with a 3-episode premiere tonight.
Like we need
Thank
a
you very
reminder.
much. No, it's on my calendar. All right, we got some trivia. What are we going to do?
All right. Question for you.
I will try.
What is the name of the song that won the 2020 Grammy Award for Song of the Year?
I haven't watched a complete Grammy Awards since the 90s.
Ooh.
So,
This-
well, they're
this
just
might be
not
tough
fun
one.
anymore.
No.
No,
Well,
because rock artists just don't get featured anymore.
Well, as long as Chris Rock is there making commentary and Will Smith goes and slaps the shit out of him.
Okay, but I mean that was kind of like world news.
That
So I
was.
mean, we all saw that. I didn't see it live. I did catch that in the replay the following day because it was all over the news. But like to sit down and watch the
An award
hey,
show?
the Grammy Awards. And by the way, I used to watch the Grammy Awards like when I was just discovering. You know, when you're discovering music and you're sort of developing your own tastes. Like for me, that wasn't until it was much later. Like in our house. I was the youngest kid, right? So it was whatever my brother was listening to or my parents. So like a lot of top 40 radio, a lot of 70s country. So I didn't start discovering my own musical tastes until like the mid to late 80s, early 90s when I started figuring out where my tastes were. And that's when you could still turn on the Grammys and see, oh, look, Guns N' Roses is on tonight or Aerosmith or other rock bands. That doesn't happen anymore.
Oh, there you go.
I should try the early Picard look. Really? So like sans beard and stash? I haven't done that in a while.
But wouldn't you have to grow it like the skullet?
Well, yeah,
mild
because I
skullet?
mean, well, a little more than this is about what he had. This is about what he had, maybe a little bit more. I have the wrong color hair for that, and you know what? I don't think I can drink that much Earl Grey. Although I can say, "Shut up, Wesley." It's like I'm telling myself.
There you go. Gaz is guessing Everybody Have Fun Tonight by Wang Chung. No, that's not right.
I do like Wang Chung.
I suppose I should give out the options though.
Oh wait,
'Cause
wait,
we
wait,
do
wait,
have
wait.
a
That's right.
it's
So let's get
multiple
back to
choice,
it.
right?
The name of the song that won the 2020 Grammy Award for Song of the Year. What are our
Your
options?
choices are A, Hard Place by Her.
Never heard of
B, Bad Guy by Billie Eilish.
I have heard of her.
C, Lover by Taylor Swift.
Oh, T Swizzle for sure.
D, Truth Hurts by Lizzo.
She should know. I'm going with T Swizzle because everything is the Swizzle since she came onto the scene.
Fair enough.
I don't know, but hey, that's what I'm saying. I used to buy the Grammy Award compilation CDs. Whoa.
Well, they used to be pretty good.
Wow.
Then they got kind of
That's
weird.
going back a ways. Do yourselves a favor. You want a little slice of Canadian culture, and this is something that can be found internationally. Go on to your streaming service of choice, however you like to consume your music, and
Spotify or the like.
type in Big Shiny Tunes.
Oh, that's a good series.
Big Shiny Tunes was the collection of like alt rock that our Canadian music station, our MTV clone Much Music, would put together. Seemed like every couple of years they'd put one
It got
together.
Going like every year they would do it.
It seemed that way.
His
I
last
think
one I
they.
remember actively buying, I think was 11.
I was gonna. Yeah, 11 is what I thought. I think I kind of topped out at the first two. The first one holds a special place in my heart, though.
Really good series though.
Uniquely Canadian because, like all Canadian entertainment media, there is legally required to be a certain amount of Canadian content on it.
Mhm.
So, pretty cool.
Aw.
Gaz, you've never heard of any of them. That's weird.
Sean, welcome. Guessing D, Truth Hurts by Lizzo.
Going with the Lizzo.
Oh,
Phil, I haven't heard of them either.
fair enough.
That's okay.
Guessing B. So we
I
got
don't know. I don't know.
one for D, one for B, one for A.
We're all over the place because I came in at C.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got every answer on the board tonight.
Josh coming in with C as well.
Yeah, Josh.
Well,
Josh is like, he's a musical savant.
he is
So
the
I mean, if
song
any,
sniper.
I feel so much better about my guess now. I do. I actually feel incredibly good about it now.
Well, if you guessed anything other than B,
What?
you're wrong.
Oh, no way.
It is in fact Bad Guy.
No
by Billie
way.
Eilish. Yeah.
Wow. So wait, who guessed B? Who was our B?
Guess
Guess.
on the app.
B.
Yeah. But,
B for Boston? Yeah.
maybe.
B for Billy.
Could be. Bad Guy by Billie Eilish was the 5th single from her first studio album, When We Do Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go, back in 2019. It was released March 29th, 2019 by Darkroom and Interscope Records.
Yeah.
And it was described by the media as electropop, dance pop, and trap pop with minimalist instrumentation.
Well,
It's not a bad track.
There's a whole lot of pop in there. So
There is.
like
Well, it's
electro
very
pop, I
pop,
can
right?
kind of get into that. Dance pop, sure. What the hell is trap pop?
I don't know.
What is trap pop?
Maybe the subgenre of trip hop?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't
Let's
know
find
my
out.
genres. Like, it seems there's like
What is trap pop? Oh, you lied to me. You're not going to tell me. Trap music, simply known as trap, is a subgenre of hip hop,
Oh, there you go.
which originated in the southern United States with lyrical references to trap starting in 1991, but the modern sound of trap appearing in 1999. The genre gets its name from Atlanta slang term trap house, a house used exclusively to sell drugs.
Oh, there you go.
Ah,
Guy says, yes, I won. Yes, you did.
yep.
Oh, he's throwing some shade. Take that, Josh. Josh is saying that's when the movie came
That's when
out.
the movie came out. All right.
Bad Guys 2 is on the way now. They trailered it on Minecraft.
Bad guy. Oh,
Yeah, there's a bunch of anthropomorphic animals that I guess were bad guys, but by the end,
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
and Josh
Trap is crap.
fair enough.
I don't think I can argue with that. I feel like that is probably true.
Well, there's room for all musics.
You can say there's room for all music, but is there really?
Everything except Justin
that's right.
Bieber.
No, you're right. No, I don't think I've heard an entire Bieber song from start to finish, if I'm being honest. And if I have, I couldn't tell you what it was.
And tried to turn it off quickly.
Not really. I just wouldn't have known that I was listening to it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So Trap Rock wasn't the music from Trapper John MD. No.
Probably not, but it might have been
No.
inspired.
And it wasn't the thing that you lure the lobsters in with. What else? What are we going to do now?
Well, we're going to move into our first news item of the evening because we have a crap ton coming out of Star Wars Celebration.
Hey, did anybody know it was Celebration on the weekend? Oh, Phil did. I saw pictures. I need the deets, sir. I need to know everything.
Josh says only like rock, alternative, and metal.
I
All great choices.
I do like metal as well.
Some grunge. There you go.
I like some of that too. I don't even think of it as grunge anymore.
Yeah,
I just
it's
think of
more
it
like
as rock.
Seattle music scene.
It's rock.
Yeah.
It's all rock.
But anyway, it's not up now, but the Mandalorian and Grogu movie trailer had leaked.
This is the Celebration trailer,
This
which
is the
I
Celebration
figure we'll get a version of that at
I can't see
some
us not
point.
getting one fairly soon.
What is the next major thing?
Andor.
No. Like convention wise. Like
Oh,
when's San Diego? So if we don't get it by then,
I can't see it.
because we'll definitely have something by San Diego.
Yeah. There you go. Phil was there, man on the scene.
I know, man. I was so jealous.
And it was a blast.
I can only imagine.
Mhm.
I mean, did you get close to anybody? Did you get to see anybody? Like, there they are, way over there.
Did Filoni sweat on you?
Nice. Classic rock. Now I'm old.
Well, that one hits home too.
Listen, I felt old when I turned on the oldies station and it was all my music.
I know.
Like now I feel old.
Well, there you go. Joe Fest is coming soon.
Sadly, not for me.
I don't think Star Wars will be making an appearance at Joe Fest.
I don't think so either. Although I bet there'll be Star Wars stuff there.
Maybe there'll be a crossover.
My convention budget is spoken for this year with RonCon, but also Niagara Falls Comic Con because it's a
what a lineup
for my wife and I. That is easily that's a $2,000 weekend, give or take. Mostly give. Oh, and then I pay for it for the rest of the year.
Well, that's the way it goes. But Mandalorian Grogu.
Oh, yeah, the trailer.
Before it got yanked down.
Did you get any snaps?
We do have a couple snaps.
The internet is forever.
It is. So there's a really great shot of R5, Grogu, Mando, and Zeb walking around what should be Delphi base.
I would say that is a Delphi. I can't see it being anything else but that.
And then apparently also a shot of Rhoda the Hutt all grown up and jacked in a gladiator.
Yeah, it looks like some kind of pit, like gladiatorial pit.
It looks like it could be like,
Do we want to do the quick Cole's Notes rundown of this trailer?
Oh, we can. I haven't seen it myself.
Okay, here we go. Trailer opens with the interior of an AT-AT Walker, where several snow troopers, guys, are preparing to disembark on some sort of assault. And as the commander up in the head portion tells them to get ready, at the very back of the AT-AT, a door, there's sparks, the door slides open, and in comes Mando, gun blazing. He bobs and weaves his way, takes out all of the stormtroopers. One guy gets a knife in the chest. Another guy gets the flamethrower. And as he advances towards the cockpit of the AT-AT, the commander closes the door. And as the camera pushes in his face, he just has this look of oh God, as he just has this sigh. Cut to the exterior of the AT-AT. There's a large explosion. It falls off a icy, like a mountain pass where there's 2 or 3 of them walking up. It falls off. Cut to Mando and Grogu in that hero shot of them flying on the jetpack. And then we cut to a scene with Sigourney Weaver sitting at a table in an X-Wing pilot outfit, and she's talking about how she's hired them to do a job for them, presumably the New Republic. Grogu tries to use the Force to grab the food off the table. She, without missing a beat, doesn't even look at him, grabs the food and pulls it back. And then there's a shot of Grogu using the Force to destroy a mouse droid. The wheel bounces, it smashes into a million parts, and the wheel bounces towards him, and he just kind of sidesteps it and watches as it rolls by.
Pulls a Samoa Joe.
Yeah, cuts to Grogu swimming.
Nice.
Reinforcing the frog analogy. And then it kind of wraps up with a splash of like it looks like they're in the new Razor Crest.
Ooh.
We get a new Razor
Now, is it
Crest.
new or is it Zeb's?
So
Because I know there's speculation that Zeb has his own, right?
that may be. I've read that as well. I don't think it belongs to him. I suspect that it could be his. I'm more of, when he got the N1, he was actively looking for
Another
another
one.
Razor Crest. I
Yeah.
feel like that's a replacement for him.
Yeah, because the N1 can just be like his Sunday driver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We get this shot of them walking down the whatever that is. And then it ends with that shot of Rhoda the Hutt in this gladiatorial arena.
Nice.
So, very interesting stuff. Super action packed.
Mhm.
Very exciting.
Oh, what's this coming in here?
Shameless plug. I have a video coming out tonight or tomorrow. No celebrities were met.
Fair
Well, I'll be watching that video.
Mm-hmm. Gaz says, hey, that R2 unit has
That
a
R
bad
unit is a
motivator."
bad motivator.
Not anymore. Pelimato fixed it.
That's true.
That's why he's running around.
But
with
he's
Nano.
still got a 30-odd-year-old grease stain.
Yeah, we just fix him. We don't clean him.
Oh, so dumb. Okay.
But moving
Stinky
on.
got big.
Yeah, he did.
He got real big.
Got jacked.
Nice. Okay. Oh wow. We're sticking with Star Wars for
We
a while.
are,
I see that.
because not only did they get that at Celebration, but they also revealed that Darth Maul is getting his own Disney Plus series. It'll be called Maul Shadow Lord.
This is animated too.
It is.
Okay.
And Sam Witwer is back as the voice of Darth Maul,
Yeah.
which is awesome because he nailed it through all the Clone Wars and everything.
Do we have so there's
There is a
trailer.
a fan shot trailer.
There's another
there.
cell phone pointed at the screen. It's kind of hard to know exactly what's going on, but it sounds like they're going to introduce a version
Of
and
Darth Talon.
Darth Talon, which, I'm a 50-year-old man, so Darth Sexy does nothing for me, and I really hope that they don't lean into that aspect of it. I'm sure at some point they will, though.
Probably.
But I'm more interested, and I feel like it's implied right in the title, that we'll see some of those things that we'd always heard about Maul running
Mm-hmm.
the Crimson Dawn, potentially tying into Solo.
Yeah.
I would be interested in
We
that.
have our point at the end of the Clone Wars where he escapes.
Yep.
We have a little Easter egg in Solo where he appears as,
At
head
the
of
end,
Crimson
talking
Dawn.
to Kira.
And then we have in is it also Clone Wars where he finally faces off against Kenobi?
No, that's in Rebels.
Rebels.
Yeah, yeah, and that's
so
his
we have his end point
that's his
in
death,
Rebels, right?
Death.
So we've got a block there to fill in as
Yeah.
to what he was doing all this time.
We've got a few years. We've essentially got the end of the Clone Wars. So we're we're a few years away from A New Hope. Oh my God, my math is horrible. 0 BBY for the Death Star. Luke and Leia born 19 BBY. So I guess we've got over a decade.
Yeah.
Over a decade to fill in before the events of Rebels.
Mm-hmm.
So that should be an interesting period of time.
Even if they run it like Bad Batch and do just 3 seasons, and end the last one.
Well, listen, if it's
with him going to Tatooine,
if it's as good as the Bad Batch, like I felt kind of robbed at the end of the Bad Batch. I was so like, my boy Tech bit it, and he bit it like perma bit it. And that was a little sad for me. And then I wasn't ready for it to end.
Mm-hmm.
I love the ending. It was incredibly emotional, but I was not ready for it.
Yeah. Room for more.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But this one, they say, according to Celebration, it is set after the events of the final season of Clone Wars, and covers his rise as he leads the underworld factions.
Ah, perfect.
And plots to rebuild his criminal syndicate on a planet untouched by the Empire.
For now.
Yeah. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this one is set to debut sometime in 2026. So no definitive date, but not that long to wait, really.
Well, I mean, we've got Andor this year, and that's it for Star Wars this year.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, no, there's Rebuild the Galaxy, I think, is getting another season. with
Oh, I guess so.
additions of Chewbacca. And
Yeah,
stuff
but I mean, Rebuild the Galaxy is not.
it's not canon.
It's
no.
yeah. So that for me, it's fun,
Yeah,
but it's not something that engages me in the way that the canon stuff does.
fair enough. But sticking with Star Wars, this one's fun. Uh, Ryan Gosling is set to star in Sean Levy's Star Wars Starfighter movie,
Yeah.
which will be out in May of 2027.
So first of all, it looks like Sean Levy likes to work with all the Canadian Ryans.
There's nothing wrong there.
Which I think is kind of funny. Secondly, and I asked this when we were talking action figures last night, Star Wars action figures. I asked, do you think that this is coming off the bones of Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron movie?
It could be
Also a Starfighter
esque.
esque project.
But they're saying this is not a prequel, not a sequel. This is a new adventure.
Standalone story. Yeah,
set a few years after the rise of Skywalker.
Early speculation is saying that Ryan Gosling's character will be a force sensitive pilot, or if not an outright force user.
Okay.
So that's interesting. I touched on this last night. Certainly Starfighter lends itself to, there's a video game Starfighter. Then there was a sequel, Jedi Starfighter, where using the force was an integral part of flying your starship. So I'm interested to see uses of the force that we have not seen before, other than Luke navigating to Dagobah without a computer. That will be fun.
Yeah. But director Sean Levy stresses that this will be a standalone adventure with all new characters.
Yeah. No, it's perfect.
I mean, it's essentially the first one not directly tied to the Skywalker saga. Right? Well,
yeah, I guess so. I mean,
the Acolyte wasn't directly tied either, but
no,
but that leads to Palpatine, which leads to Skywalker.
No, and I mean, technically, like Solo wasn't directly tied to it, but I mean, it's early Han Solo, right?
Yeah,
so which in a roundabout way leads into
Luke.
Same thing with Rogue One, but like we haven't seen a Skywalker in that.
Well, yeah, he did.
In Rogue One? Oh, we did. We saw Leia at the very end. You're right. I forgot.
Yeah. But, that's basically all the details we have on this one so far. So we'll keep watching for
that's okay.
New developments as it comes out. But,
is that it? Is that it for Star Wars news?
No, we have a couple more later.
Oh, okay. I see you splitting them up.
Well, yeah, you don't want to overload.
You crafty man, you.
But we also got the next trailer for Fantastic Four: The First Steps this past week.
That we did.
If you haven't seen it, we did link to it in the show notes, and it delivers a lot of stuff, and it confirms a lot of stuff as well.
All right, run me through this, because I know where most of the noise is coming from.
Well, a lot of the noise is coming from the fact that the Silver Surfer is female, but it's not Norin Rad, it's Shalabal.
Right.
So, and she canonically has been a Silver Surfer.
So can we, for the non-believers, a little Stan Lee for you, can we sort of briefly explain who this person is?
She's basically the love interest of Norin Rad.
Right.
And in alternate universes, it was her who accepted the deal from Galactus rather than him.
So, and I mean, come on, the Neo, I don't even know what you call this, Neo 50s or Neo 60s Earth that we're on.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't look at that and go, oh, this is our MCU, because it's not. This is like an alternate universe.
Yeah, they're definitely in a sidestepped universe here.
So I'm okay with that.
But we did get confirmation that yes, Susan Storm is pregnant. And that brings us to Franklin Richards. Which is oddly enough is sparking a really weird theory about this.
In what sense?
People are theorizing that because she's pregnant, because it's going to be Franklin Richards, that they will identity reveal that Galactus is actually Franklin Richards, which I hope not, because I like the fact that he was the last survivor of the previous universe and made it through the Big Bang to here. But
who, Galactus?
Yeah. He doesn't need to be Franklin Richards, because Franklin Richards is a Galactus level player.
Yeah.
So you would need a Galactus
as a child.
Yeah. But they also revealed Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic.
We got to see him doing some stretchy stuff.
Powers.
Some stretchy
and
stuff.
If you look really closely at that scene, that is Galactus's hand that is smacking that building.
Oh, I didn't catch that before.
So he is like trying to jab a javelin or a needle or
The one
something.
detail that I did catch, because it was pointed out for me, was in that scene on the bottom of his boot is a 4.
Nice.
Small detail, but
Nice. We also get to see the Thing basically hauling
ship.
a ship
Yeah,
similar
yeah.
to what Superman did in the Justice League one there, or whatever it was, Batman v Superman. Because there's a lot of memes going around comparing
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. But we also see Ben trucking down a sidewalk, smashing through a bunch of like cement
Pillars or
pillars.
something,
Yeah,
like he's
yeah.
gonna knock the building down.
Like train ain't gonna stop a
No.
running. Yeah,
We
that's
also
pretty
get to see
cool.
more of Reed working on his note board about the space bridge, which could lead to them at the end possibly jumping to the main MCU.
There's a real character moment in the trailer where Reed blames himself
Yeah,
for whatever it is.
for him messing around with
Yeah,
space and
yeah, yeah,
whatnot,
yeah.
attracting the attention of Galactus.
Yeah,
But
yeah. So I like that. I feel like Reed is a very pensive character, and
like,
that just fits.
yeah,
And I have to say, this is the second trailer now. Before, and I was a little bit like, oh, Pedro Pascal, I know he's the hot thing right now, but I was concerned with him playing Reed Richards. I'm not concerned anymore.
no,
No, I'm
no.
not concerned.
When he turns around and says, "We will protect you," oh, get you right in the
Yeah, yeah,
feels,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. No.
As Josh saying,
Josh says that Silver Surfer looks like a kindergarten kid's drawing.
yeah.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think so.
At least it doesn't have bat nipples on it.
Well, they would be surfer nipples,
Surfer nipples?
silver nipples.
I don't know.
I don't know. Gaz says, "Look, it isn't even a discussion. Grimm is nowhere near as strong as Superman."
Nah, no one said he was, but
That's true.
you know,
That's true. But how many times have they thrown him and the Hulk together
to
for a
throw down.
SmackDown? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, is he or isn't he?
He's
He'd
a
be up
power
there.
player.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Of all of your Marvel strong guys on the hierarchy of guys who are just strong, Hulk. Yeah, Hulk at the top.
Oh, Hulk is
Hulk
100%
at the top.
at the top.
And then what?
Probably the Sentry.
No, that's I'm talking guys who their thing is just strength. That's it.
Just strength. Okay, fair enough.
So like Hulk, Ben Grimm,
Hercules,
Colossus.
Colossus would be a good one as well.
I don't include Hercules because mythological. I mean, they're all. It's their comic books. They're all mythology. Jesus.
This is modern mythology.
Yeah.
But
Where Grimm or Colossus?
I would say Grimm.
Okay. All right.
But at the same time, I would probably put Spider-Man in there as well, like on the lower end of that scale.
Oh, they
The
were
dude
in that.
lifted a building.
They were in that wrestling league together.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Was it the Unlimited?
I think so.
Unlimited Wrestling League?
Something like that. But yeah, after seeing this trailer, I'm super hopeful for it. It arrives in theaters June or July 25th, and
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm not super excited for this, but I haven't been excited for a Marvel thing in a long time. But I feel like this could be a fresh start.
I think this is going to be the Fantastic Four movie we've always wanted to see.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whereas, like the early Fox one didn't do bad, but they missed a couple points. And then the remake to hold the rights was just terrible.
You mean the one with Miles Teller and Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like that movie, but it wasn't great.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. Ben Grimm is pulling a boat. Superman lifted an aircraft carrier out of the ocean with ease.
Yeah, but these are basically similar sized boats.
That's true.
I mean, it's not like he's pulling a tugboat there.
In Superman Returns, he lifted an island.
He did. Even full of kryptonite.
A kryptonite island.
So he
yeah,
was
yeah,
weakened
yeah,
at
yeah,
that
yeah.
point, right? But he still
No,
chucked
that's
her
true.
off into the sun.
That's true. Hey, in Secret Wars, the Hulk held up a mountain chain.
He did.
An entire mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, just keep making him mad. Everybody poke the Hulk or we're all dead.
That is one of my favorite panels from the Onslaught comic.
Yeah.
Where Onslaught basically has Hulk pinned to the ground and they focus in on his eye and it's blood red and you just see him snap. At which point he punches Onslaught out of reality.
I'm gonna punch you out of cartoons.
Yeah, it turns him to like this energy form, and that it goes crazy from there.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I have no expectation for this film. I just want to have fun watching this, says Gas. I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like my superheroes light and fluffy. I don't know if this is going to be light and fluffy,
I
but
think it's gonna have some light
do.
and fluffy modes.
I agree with you. I think the Neo 50s, whatever we're calling this,
Mhm.
I like that. It seems optimistic. It's like watching old footage of like Walt Disney World when it's like Tomorrowland.
Exactly.
I like that.
Exactly.
I do like that.
Well, this next one goes backwards a little bit, but apparently Alicia Silverstone is set to reprise her role as Cher Horowitz in a Clueless sequel coming to Peacock.
She's going to be a mom in this, right?
Probably. It's currently in development, and plot details are being kept under wraps. But it is going to be a follow up to the film, and Josh Schwartz and Stephanie Savage are attached to write it along with Jordan Weiss.
Clueless. We're talking like what, 1995?
4 or 5, somewhere in there. Yeah.
95? I saw this at a drive-in movie theater.
Oh, there you go.
I don't remember anything about it.
No?
Nope. I remember she was in it. That's it.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Brittany Murphy, who was also in it, has passed away. But,
yeah.
So she will not be returning, but they are saying it'll be a wholly new series that has been set up.
I mean,
originally they tried to get it done in 2020, but it didn't go forward. And
I feel like this movie would have been aimed at the teenage girls of that era.
Absolutely.
So is the show going to be aimed at teenage girls of today?
Could be.
Is the fan base from 1995 going to come along for the ride just because she's in it?
Maybe.
Like, do you have an interest in this?
I don't myself, but
all right.
My wife would. My daughter probably would.
Sure.
No word yet if Paul Rudd would be making a return, but
was he in that too?
He was. He played her.
Oh,
I want to say
what? Now I need to go back and watch
stepbrother /
I have to go back and watch it now. And he was 50 years old at the time too, right?
Oh, he looks exactly the same.
He's got the Dick Clark syndrome.
Yeah.
Josh says, enough with pointless sequels. Just make new stuff already. They are obviously out of ideas. They've
been out of ideas for the last 50 years.
So yeah, like the reboot, the remake, the sequel, the prequel, all that. This is nothing new.
No.
Hollywood has been doing this since, the first Planet of the Apes sequel in 60 whatever.
Ish.
So yeah, because it was the first big budget, mediocre budget, small budget. It had some money.
It did. More than the third and more than the fourth.
Film studios just weren't interested in making sequels before that.
No, because there was no call for it. Like you got your one and done story, and you were
no, absolutely, and that was sort of the.
But now, with fan fiction and everything else, there is an active interest.
Listen, you want to see one and done, and this is a thing about film, and I think this is where like your Scorseses and all these guys come in. Go see all the art movies. Go see all the film festival movies that don't get the giant box office draw. They're still making great movies.
Mm-hmm.
They're just maybe not as easy to consume.
And in the age of streaming, if they don't get picked up, they could be less easy.
Yeah. They get lost in the shuffle.
Like I'm still waiting for a physical copy of The Movie Man.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. The documentary.
The Kin Man Theater. Yeah.
The documentary. Yeah.
This guy's saying here.
Well, look at it this way. Hulk may be able to punch you out of reality. Superman managed to survive Dr. Manhattan's reality-changing finger snap. Oh, in the Rebirth. Forgot about that.
True. But yeah, new details will come out as they develop for this one. And that means you might not like this next one, Josh, because...
I'm down.
Wes is going to like this
I'm down.
Pacific Rim is getting a TV series from Legendary. It's going to be on Amazon. It's currently there for development. Variety reported that it got pitched around in 2024, but now it's in development at Prime Video in a deal between the lead studio Legendary Television and Amazon MGM. And
I'm surprised that Netflix didn't go for it, considering they ran the animated series Into the Black.
unless that was another one of those where did they create that, or was it a Voltron situation?
Well, they're all kind of. I don't think it was a Netflix original, but they definitely distributed it.
Yeah.
Um, so Pacific Rim. I'm a big Pacific Rim fan because I like giant anime style mech robots smashing kaiju because that's just yeah.
Hmm.
The first Pacific Rim, the Del Toro film, was like literally watching an anime, a live action anime.
Yeah.
I loved it. The second movie I was really, really hopeful for because it was directed by Stephen DeKnight, which was, I think it was his first feature film.
Hmm.
If you don't know who Stephen DeKnight is, he was the creator of the Spartacus TV series for Stars,
There you
which
go.
was fantastic. So I'm like, oh shit, this is going to be great. And the fighting was really, really cool, but the Jaegers, the Jaegers, they just moved a little too fluid,
Yeah.
like
Like
in
they were more organic
like people.
than mechanic.
Yeah, yeah. In the first movie, they had weight, and there was like a.
Hmm.
They just didn't have it
Yeah.
in the second one. Yeah, I'm in on it too. I am so excited for this. And if this is going to be a prequel kind of
Believe it
thing,
is.
they talked about Gypsy Danger as being old in Pacific Rim, so we might get to see Gypsy when she's brand new.
Brand new off the line.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like it wouldn't be Pacific Rim without Gypsy in some shape or form.
Well, I'm guessing that we're going to get the rift open there because they're going to need a reason to build Gypsy Danger. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, the first half of the series could just be, kaiju beat the shit out of the earth.
We could go far back and like the first event,
Hmm.
like the birth of the Jaeger program, because we got it in just like a montage of
Yeah.
flashbacks. Show me like the first year
Yeah,
of
like
the Jaeger program.
show like the crack in the earth and the scientist trying to ring the alarm bells and everybody ignores him
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
until,
yeah, yeah.
okay, we need this. Well, by the way, I've been building this.
So this has sparked, and I don't know if this is just sort of people getting on the hype train, but every once in a while it comes back up that, oh yeah, Pacific Rim, a third movie with Benicio del Toro and Charlie Hunnam
Hmm.
to come back. That this is potentially on the table, but I don't know how credible any of that is. But
Hmm.
this
This has got some legs.
is legit,
Yeah, it's Eric
legit.
Heiserer will serve as writer and executive producer under his
Yeah,
chronology banner.
yeah.
And, you know, plot details are under wraps, but it will serve as a prequel to the films, according to sources. So, and like, if that happens and it goes good, maybe part three is not that far off.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, they should skip this and just go for the gusto and do Grandizer. Well, they did that. What's that live action Evangelion,
Hmm.
which I haven't had a look at yet, and I don't know if I will.
Hmm.
It's cool and all, but like it's maybe a little too esoteric for me.
Fair.
I'm more of like give me a more like Macross style
Hmm.
kind of stuff. Love that stuff.
And they just keep making these, so I know why not tap the idea of Macross, Robotech, and all that.
Listen, that's it's already
So much
gold.
material to pull from there.
It's never gonna happen. I'm of the opinion that ship has set sail and it's never coming back.
It's the ship from Goonies.
Yeah, more or
Bye,
less.
Goonies, with all
More
your
or
treasure.
less. Yeah, 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 yeah.
But yeah, over the weekend, another one walked away with treasure. John Cena made history winning his 17th world title. Yeah,
Only
yeah, at WrestleMania after beating Cody Rhodes. Zazel says, little too
a
late.
little too late.
It's never too late for Macross. But yeah, main event of WrestleMania 41, night 2. It was good. He did what he said he was going to do. He said he was going to ruin wrestling for everyone. And he wrestled at a pace that slowed it down. And you could see him calling audibles in the ring. So, I mean, he's fully embraced this heel thing.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, there you go.
There's no kayfabe for this guy anymore.
No.
And under the topic of remakes, can you get a Guyver remake with or without? Wait, am I thinking?
The Guyver.
Mark Hamill was in that.
Was he in that one?
Yeah, he was.
I can't remember. It's been so
Yeah,
long
he was
since
in the
I've seen
Guyver.
it. Gaz will know, though.
Get Mark Hamill come back. Crazy good 2-day show. I don't know. Haven't watched
I
a
disagree.
pro wrestling event in a while.
The highlight of night one was Jade Cargill's nipples slipping out. I don't honestly know what the hell they're thinking over there because they opened the entire show.
Oh yeah,
with
you had
Jey
mentioned
Uso
this.
versus Gunther for the world title.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
the belt used to be a prestigious thing that you end the show with, not open it and no one gives a
So
crap
this whole
about it.
WrestleMania being over 2 days, that was news to me. I didn't realize that. That's a relatively new thing.
Yeah.
But like in my estimation, it's like your world title match. That's the last match of the second night. Like
Should be, yeah.
that's like the pièce de résistance. It's the finale, the
Like
grand
Flair used
finale,
to
the
say,
encore.
You're wrestling for the richest prize in the game.
Yeah.
And it's just not that rich anymore.
Did he say it like that, or did he? Whoo!
There's probably a couple woos in there. Oh, there you go.
The MacGyver crossover.
And MacGyver stopped the Guyver. And there you go. Mark was in the first one.
Guyver, MacGruber.
Oh, I can't stand McGruber.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but Cena, he's got 27 appearances left this year, and that's it.
How many of them are going to be actual matches?
I don't know for sure. What's Gaz saying here?
Oh, they only have like 45 belts now.
This is true.
Yeah,
This is true. They've got the Raw belts, the SmackDown belts, the NXT belts.
So what? Yeah. Every TV brand has to have its own title.
A world title, an intercontinental or U.S. title, tag titles, women's world.
Well, wait. Is it intercontinental or is it U.S.? What is it?
Some of them are intercontinental. Some of them are U.S.
Oh my gosh. I liked it when it was what?
1-1-1.
Heavyweight champ, intercontinental, tag team,
European,
women's. That was it.
Yeah. But then they added like the European title, the hardcore title, the speed title,
the $1 million belt.
The $1 million belt.
Yeah.
That was a good one. But yeah. So we'll see how John Cena goes. People are speculating he might end his career by flipping back to face, but
he has to.
Probably.
It's a Hogan-esque thing to do.
As long as he's not revealed as a Hogan-esque outside the ring, I'm fine with it.
Well, keep your stuff. Keep your business to yourself.
That's right. Don't get on no phone calls with racist remarks and shit like that. Anyway, circling back to Ryan Gosling.
Oh, okay.
He apparently has come on board to produce a Killer Clowns from Outer Space remake for Amazon MGM Studios.
Is he going to appear in it?
I don't know. But this is one I don't know that we need a remake. Because the first one is perfect.
Is it?
It is. Cotton candy guns.
All right.
Popcorn guns.
Okay, all right.
Acid melting cream pies.
Yeah, you lost me at
Killer Clowns.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess they've been trying to get this going for quite a while. And the most recent like groundwork in it, they actually got a video game produced last year, I believe. Or was it earlier this year? Either way.
I couldn't
recently. But yeah, apparently he's going to be producing it, and they are saying it is a remake, and they're aiming to make it a trilogy, but a trilogy of 4 that includes the original.
We're going to tie this to the original.
So, okay. I mean, basically, you do it like Predator. Like the Predator showed up in '88 or whatever, and now he's showing up in, 2025.
Wow. Okay.
But I guess the Chiodo brothers have been trying to get this franchise off the ground since way back in the late 80s. But they've been doing some stuff lately with lots of merch coming around. Like Becca's got toys. A couple other places are doing them. They're showing up in the Toonie Tears line.
Makes sense.
Spirit Halloween has been stocking a lot of Killer Clowns merch the last couple years. So,
I don't knock Spirit Halloween, man. They're your place to go for premium merch at a not premium price.
That's right.
I do like their stuff. I do have that. I've got that Slimer.
The Slimer?
The foam, the latex foam Slimer. It looks pretty good. Gaz going back to wrestling for a minute, he says, and according to Cena, it's like only 2-something appearances that he doesn't need to wrestle. And his last appearance is in Boston in December, from what I hear. That's a show that you could go to.
And that'd be like the hometown show for him too, wouldn't it?
Is he from that area?
West Newbury, Massachusetts.
Okay. All right.
So, Yeah. But anyway, I'm mildly curious about this one. I don't want them to ruin the original for me, but
Yeah, I have the same question. Same question. I don't
see,
know.
I don't need a remake. I need a sequel where they come back because at the end of the first one, they did blow up the exploration team
Did
of.
we get a Killer Tomatoes remake too? Like,
Oh, that'd be good, but it wouldn't be the same without John Austin. I
can
mean,
we get Jeff Goldblum and Jim Carrey back for a remake of Earth Girls Are Easy?
yeah, why not? Why not? But one person you're not getting back is Courtney Hengler.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So I just saw this the other day.
yeah, she has quit acting after 20 years, and
This is Mrs. LaRusso.
she was Mrs. LaRusso on Cobra Kai,
Yeah.
which is weird because of Karate Kid Legends coming.
Well,
Like,
the movie's already filmed.
yeah, but like, I'm hoping she has a piece in it. Like,
But if she's just announced her retirement now, she may have
she may
filmed.
have already
She might
filmed.
have filmed
Yeah,
the movie and then decide, I'm done now.
that's true. But she's quoted as saying, "After 20 plus years of fighting the good fight in the acting business, I hung up my gloves on Friday."
Well, she's not that old.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
She is, and that was on March 30th. So we are a couple of weeks behind on this. But she says she called my agents and told them I was tapping out. I no longer want to be a cog in the wheel of the machine.
That sounds
And
like there's some
yeah,
feelings there.
I think so. Further quoted as saying, "All I've ever known in my professional life was acting, but not even the art or craft of acting. All I've truly ever knew was the hustle, the grind, sprinkled occasionally with the odd acting job, perhaps a line or two on TV's Doctor House. Sorry, that's it. That was my line. Genius. Nailed it.
Mm.
Or a recurring guest star that never seemed to recur," which I'm assuming she's referring to Sheldon's sister on Big Bang Theory.
Oh, right,
She
right,
played
right,
the twin
right.
sister Missy.
Sure.
And they were always hinting like Raj and her might have a
A
thing,
thing.
but they never got there. And
Well, that could have been a spinoff.
it could have been Raj and Missy.
It's too bad because she was, she was good in Cobra Kai. I liked her character. I thought she was reasonably, well grounded. She was the voice of reason when all the crap was happening.
Mm-hmm. Like, why the hell are you guys having karate fights in the valley?
In the house.
Yeah. So, we wish her all the best going forward in whatever she chooses to do next, but sad to see her go.
Yeah. I have to agree with you on that one.
And then, circling back to remakes and sequels, they just released the trailer, and if you haven't seen it yet, we did link to it in the show notes for yet another installment of the I Know What You Did Last Summer franchise.
So what? There's not even a number on this. It's just
I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025 version.
Okay.
They have, though, got Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
returning in it. They tried to get Sarah Michelle Gellar, but she turned it down because she didn't think there was enough way to bring her back from the dead because she's been killed previously. But
yeah, is this the type of franchise where people come back like that?
It can be, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Like, alongside Scream and everything, and you have family members coming out of the woodwork.
I get it when it's like the villain comes back, like the Freddys and the Jasons. Yeah. Sure, they keep coming back, but like the people, the I'll be right back. Those types of people, they're like cannon fodder, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a photo on the shelf in the sequel.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, guys.
So
I hear you.
But the way they're playing this is that the Hook Killer comes back after a new group of teens does something last summer, and of course, as the violence starts to kick up in the trailer, Freddie Prinze Jr. stands up and says, "Look, this has happened before."
You mean Kanan Jarrus?
Yes. Who will never be Kanan Jarrus again, dick.
Damn it.
Unless he's lying to us, in which case I will resend that. Come on, do
when
it.
When it happens.
Ahsoka Season 2. You've got to be in there in a flashback.
Dick. I take it back. No, you're not really a dick.
I reserve judgment until it happens, but yeah, I guess this is the fourth installment in the franchise. 98 was the original. So
yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah.
But I guess they pitched this sequel back in 2022, but it didn't go anywhere there. But now they got some legs under it, and
Yeah.
trailers out there. It'll be out in theaters July 18th, and
July 18th. So that's
a week
before.
before
That's
Fantastic
before
Four.
Fantastic
So
Four.
they know not to go head to head with that one.
All right. Well, I don't think they're. I don't think the Fantastic Four is in any danger.
No.
If I Know What You Did last summer makes more money than on its opening weekend than Fantastic Four,
Yeah. Something wrong.
I'll be surprised.
Moving on though, because we got a lot to cover. So how about we
All
talk
right,
some
all right.
toys?
What?
Yeah, let's
All
get
right,
some
time
toy
to get my
news.
rage on.
You're not gonna get your rage on here yet. Not yet.
Okay, all right.
But we did get some stuff coming out of Celebration and Hasbro. First up, we have from the Vintage Collection the Bantha and Tusken Raider 2-pack. And it is a hairy looking Bantha, but it is a good looking Bantha.
Oh, that's so nice. That's interesting, given in the last couple of years, that boutique manufacturers
Are making these
have been trying to put out a
Bantha-like creature.
Kenner style
Hmm.
Bantha, and that was a disaster. So to see Hasbro actually come up with something official, I don't know if I like the hair on that.
It's kind of hit or miss. Like, I don't know.
I mean, it just looks too well combed.
A little bit.
I mean, it does kind of look like the photo though, so I can't really. You know what I think is? I think the bangs are maybe a little too long.
It's like
they
the
almost
shaggy
need.
Bantha.
They almost need like a little bit of a little snip.
But yeah, this one it's got soft goods not only on the Bantha but on the Tusken Raider as well. Comes with a packed-on saddle, vintage-inspired packaging, and I believe it is available for pre-order now. The premium member pre-order has come and gone, so
it should be open for wide open now.
All the regular folks.
If I was a vintage collector, I'd lose my mind because I'd want everything, all the ships, all the creatures, all the droids. Give it all to me. Nope, sticking to my 6-inch Black Series.
There you go. Well, we got some of those too.
Okay.
What's guess?
It's like Hasbro said, "Here, hold my beer while I show you how it's done." Yeah. Oh wait, I almost made a joke. I didn't want to. No, I almost said something about somebody. I won't say it.
Okay.
Bobby Falla. Tell that to Bobby Falla. No,
well,
it's fine.
Our first 6-inch reveal.
He makes good toys.
Okay.
He makes good toys.
Our first 6-inch reveal is a 2-pack.
Yeah.
And it is, well, I guess technically a 3-pack.
Oh, this is a 3-pack. Although I guarantee one of them is a slug figure.
Oh yeah. Cal Kestis, Turgle, and Scuba Steve.
You mean Dirt Stash? Dirt Stash Cal?
Porn Stash.
We didn't get a close up of that head. Oh, we should have.
Yeah, this is what I found
my
so
gosh. Dirt Stash Cal. If you haven't played either of the Jedi games, be it Jedi Fallen Order or Jedi Survivor, you owe it to yourself to go and play them. But let me tell you, in the sequel, in Jedi Survivor, they went all out in the customization options for hair and facial hair. And one of them is literally the Joe Dirt mullet with the Hogan stash. I am like blown away that they've included that as an alternate head. More so, what's dude's name there? It's Turgle. Turgle's an interesting character. He kind of endears himself on you because you end up rescuing him early on in the game. But the one for me, Scuba Steve, which is really just a wordplay on Scuba Steve.
I was going to ask that from Big Daddy.
Yeah. Scuba Steve or Scuba Steve. And he's this like, he talks kind of like an old time sailor, and he tells like fishing stories and sea shanties.
There you go.
So he's very endearing. I like that character. Do I like it enough to want to buy this? Because like I've passed on like multiple
before.
I've passed on multiple versions of Cal Kestis. I love that character. And if Cameron Monaghan does not do a live action appearance in a live action Star Wars project, I will be sorely upset. because he deserves it.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't bring myself to buy another, like for an alternate look.
Mm.
You know, yeah. And I've already got the BD droid. In fact, I've got
A couple.
a couple of them now, so I don't need another BD one with a different paint scheme.
Fair enough. Well, we also get Night Sister Marin.
Now, Marin, on the other hand, I do need. She is amazing.
She is a good
Yeah,
looking
she's
figure.
amazing. She's like, she thinks she's the last Night Sister.
Oh.
Yeah. The dude in blue kind of looks like Ernest P. Worrell.
I do need an Ernest figure.
Kind of does look like Ernest, doesn't he?
A little bit.
Yeah, Marin is this really cool character. She's played by, I can't think of the actor, the actress's name. She's a Russian girl. So the accent, Marin's accent is legit.
That's cool.
Yeah. But she's she's like a Dathomiri Night Sister, and she thinks she's the last surviving one of them. And for that period of time, she would be. Well, she's not. Morgan Elsbeth, and we know. But anyway, she ends up becoming sort of a quasi love interest for Cal, I guess. But also a partner in your adventure. And in Survivor, unlike Jedi Fallen Order, you can play her through certain points of the game. You control her. So yeah, she's a super cool character, and she's a must-have for me.
There you go. Good news for Josh. The
dude finally showed up. Wow, it is. I don't even know what time it is. It's 7:06. Man, holy cow! We are sub 2 hours until Andor.
Yeah, saying wait, go back.
What? Go back.
All right,
go back to what?
One. You know what? That blue vest is all Ernest.
You think so? Like a denim kind of thing?
Yeah, I could see it.
You know what I mean, Vern?
Do know what I mean. But yeah, moving on here.
Yeah.
We also get another Chewie.
I have scrutinized this figure several different ways, and I'm having some issues with it because I haven't decided if how much new is here versus reuse. And I'm inclined to think that there isn't a whole lot new going on here. New head for sure. Chewie's bow.
New paint.
New paint for sure. Chewie's bowcaster has a sling now, which it should have had right from the beginning. I don't know why it didn't. There's a lot of rubber, like that soft rubbery plastic, like kind of overlay to get the can I call them the fur folds?
Yeah.
Like at the joints and stuff. And I'm not so sure that those might be new, but I'm betting underneath that it's the same buck. It's the same body. I think the feet are the same. The lower the soft rubber over the lower legs, that's new for sure. And possibly the lower the loincloth part of it. But you know, I feel like Chewie's needed a redo for a long time. I just don't know until I get one in my hand, and I'm not so sure that I'm going to buy this. I won't know until I
see him in the wild.
Yeah. I am very much looking forward to like reviews on this figure from people who are not, gifted their action figures from companies. Hey, Vern, I'm going to be a Jedi.
And then the follow-up from Josh.
Ernest saves the Republic.
I would watch that over and over.
That's cool. I hope they fix the bowcaster in the sense that the throwing arms, the limbs, they just pegged onto the end, and the peg, like it was so finicky. You look at it the wrong way and bloop, it falls off.
That sucks.
So hopefully they've addressed that, and the friction fit is a bit better. I hope.
Yeah, but you can't have Chewie without his buddy, so we get another Han Solo.
Oh, Bufon Han, as I'm calling him. I like this.
Good looking Han.
It is a good looking Han, but then I look at especially the image on the right there. Like, does his hair just look a little too boofy for you?
Maybe a little bit.
I feel like there's way more hair going on there than there ought to be. And I know Hank's not here to add to the conversation, but he did send us in our group chat
shot,
of like the original Han Solo from the Orange Wave, and then the Empire Strikes Back Han, and this one, or maybe it was the 40th anniversary Han. I think it was. None of them are 100%. I get what they're doing here, but there's still something
off.
Yeah. I can't put my finger on it 100%, but there's something.
Ernest joins the rebellion. Ernest goes to the Death Star. What about X-Wing Ernest?
The one thing I don't, and this is a step backwards as far as I'm concerned about this one, there's no paint on the muzzle of his blaster. And that is like, that's bad. That's way bad.
There you go.
That's too much hair for Han and way too much Disco Han. Okay, so I'm not imagining the
poofiness.
Yeah. It was the 70s, though.
It was. But moving on here.
Star Wars. Nothing but Star Wars.
Moving on to our final 6-inch reveal.
Thank you, Bill Murray.
Mm-hmm. Dash Rendar. Look at that guy.
You mean Christoph Waltz? Not Christoph Waltz. Jamie Lannister.
Maybe. He kind of looks like Prince Charming from Shrek.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. Strong jaw.
But he's wearing Cable's shoulder pads.
Well, it was the 90s.
It was.
This going. Speaking of Shadows of the Empire, I've got a Shadows of the Empire figure I've got to open still. So, I like that it's got its purple as the color for this. Now, does Dash? Who's beside Dash on the box art?
I don't know.
Not Shizor. Oh, maybe it is. Yeah, maybe that's the bit of Shizor's shoulder on the right hand side.
That could be.
If you're not familiar with, are you familiar with Dash Rendar?
I am not.
He's a Han Solo stand-in.
Okay.
He's got the same gun, man.
Yeah.
His ship, the Outrider, is another Corellian frigate that looks kind of like the Millennium Falcon, but not.
Not quite.
Yeah, yeah. In fact, in the special edition, they include it in the special edition, leaving Mos Eisley.
Josh says, I got Power of the Force.
Power of the Force, yeah. And the ship. The Outrider. It's a very cool ship. This is was a big multimedia project for Lucasfilm. They called it the movie without a movie. Okay. Because it was a book, it was a series of comic books, and a video game all at the same time. Oh, and a soundtrack.
Ooh.
And a soundtrack. So it was a movie without a movie. And I'm not going to lie, Shadows of the Empire might be my favorite Star Wars novel that's not an adaptation of a film. But this guy essentially is hired to protect Luke Skywalker, who's hanging out on Tatooine in Ben Kenobi's house, learning about the Force.
Cool.
So yeah, he's definitely on my must-have list. But yeah, it was the 90s, pouches and shoulder pads. And it looks like Dash has, well, he's got at least half of those well in hand.
Yeah.
Or well shouldered.
Well, that does bring us to more Star Wars, but we're moving back to the vintage collection. Cobb Vanth again.
Well, Cobb Vanth, is this his first vintage collection release?
I thought he got one with the man or the Boba Fett armor.
He got a Black Series release with all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got a vintage collection though. It looks pretty good.
Did, though. But yeah,
it looks pretty good.
Not bad at all. Comes with a couple blasters, and
I do like his blasters.
He's very much a Western.
Yeah. Well, he's a Marshal. Yeah. He's got the Marshal belt buckle on there, so.
So this
maybe that's what it is. Like it's after he's been made a lawman.
Well, that bodes well because like the last time we saw him, he was shot. Right.
Yeah, I mean,
this could be very good news.
I expect that he will be returning in the movie to some capacity.
I hope so.
If we don't get Boba and Fennec Shand, yeah.
Well, shit, Boba Fett climbed out of a Sarlacc pit and lived. He can survive a blaster shot. Come on.
Well, he's hanging out in a Bacta tub.
That's right.
I saw the armor the other day. Oh, the Boba armor. He has a V collection with Boba's armor. Yeah.
Okay, so I thought there was a deluxe one of him out there somewhere, but
yeah.
Next up here, what's this?
I thought he was killed, but they do bring characters back all the time. He was shot,
and we don't see what happens after that.
He was shot by Cad Bane.
Yeah.
No, we do see him again.
Do we see him again?
Yeah, he's in the Bacta tank in the palace.
Oh, okay.
Right at the end of the series.
I don't remember that part.
Oh man.
I need to rewatch
You do need to rewatch at least that part.
Yeah.
He is recovering in Bacta. Not dead.
And I still think Cad Bane's alive too, but
yeah, because the chest thing started beeping.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
But our next vintage collection figure here is Crosshair. And yeah, he's a good looking Crosshair.
Crosshair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave it at that.
Not the other one.
No.
Not the other one.
Right. He did put him in a back to tank.
Okay.
This crosshair looks pretty cool. Unlike the Black Series version of him, he's got like a, I don't recall that bandolier shoulder thing being on the Black Series one. I'm gonna have to look at mine now.
Doesn't appear to be in the card art there either.
No. I like it though. I quit watching when I gave up Disney Plus.
Well, that'd make it difficult to watch it. So
yep.
Yeah. But our next figure here is Moff Gideon in his Dark Trooper armor,
who also just got a Black Series release. Now he's just got one staff. He doesn't have the collapsed version.
But it does come with like a little electricity effect.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the helmet comes off or not.
That's a good question.
Because Crosshairs comes off, but
yeah.
No indication that Moff Gideon's does. But
hard to say. It looks like it's big enough that there's a head under there.
It could be. But then,
just curious, do we have Arby's? Yes, we have Arby's here in
Yes,
Canada.
we do.
For sure we do. They have the meats.
That's right.
Wait, do they have? Find it. They've got the meats. Yeah. Oh, Arby's for dinner tonight. Oh, nice. Dude.
We got to drive to Peterborough.
I don't eat on Tuesday nights until after we do the show.
Yeah.
No, I'm hungry.
Now you got to drive to Peterborough.
I'm not doing that. I'm not driving 40 minutes one way for a roast beef Sammy. Not happening.
But she got her figure in the 6-inch line. We also get Night Sister Marin in the vintage collection.
Oh, we could almost side by side them. Is she wearing that? She's not wearing that jacket in the Black Series.
I don't believe so.
Yeah, you got to roll back. One more above Chewie. That one. Oh, she is wearing the jacket.
So basically a scaled down version.
It's the same figure. Same figure, same accessories.
Just shrunken down.
She looks good in both scales. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And then rounding out the vintage collection, we also get...
Dirt Stash? Oh, no.
No,
okay.
The Rocket Launcher Trooper, who is a trooper with a rocket launcher.
Which we're going to see.
Huge.
Sorry, it's the Range Trooper we're going to see with the rocket launcher in it. Or
fair enough.
Did I mention that Andor? It's less than 2 hours to go.
I think it is.
Yeah,
it's going to happen soon. This next one's really cool, and I lied. We are going back to one more 6-inch figure.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But it is Star Wars: The Black Series, the Ronin, and R5D56.
Now this was a Celebration exclusive.
I believe so, but it is available on Amazon and Amazon Canada.
Oh yeah.
$69.99 US, $88.12 Canadian. So he is not a cheap one.
Well, it is essentially two figures because that droid would have been sold as a full price figure and the Ronin would have been sold as a full price figure. And at
the very least, it could have been a deluxe with all the...
What are we looking at now? $36.99 is the going rate?
I think so for a standard.
Yeah. So we'll say 37. So 74.
Yeah.
That's still, and it is a convention exclusive, so you get the convention premium on it.
Yeah.
But no paint.
Good looking figure.
No paint. Just plastic.
It throws back to the Visions episode, right?
It does, but I'm talking strictly action figure now. If any of those grays in the gray scaling is painted on there, I will be surprised. But maybe on the face. But there's essentially no paint on this figure, so
yeah. Apparently, the only color is the red blade.
It shouldn't cost a lot to make.
No, and the two blast effects on the R2 unit or R5 unit.
Yeah.
I do love the little, basically rope sandals on the R5 unit. Such a nice
true.
Touch.
Yeah. That's true. This guy got a book.
Yeah.
He got a book. Yeah.
Yeah. It says, oh, wow, that's cool. Wait, how much?
How much? Yeah. So what did you say it was?
$69.99
US.
Or $88.12 Canadian. Yeah. But with our final Hasbro one of the evening, we have... coming out of Daredevil Born Again, the Punisher.
I talked about this the other day. I sent you this picture.
These have got to be digital renderings.
These are renderings, but I I don't think the figure is gonna look that good. That literally looks like they took John Bernthal's head
And stuck it on
and
there.
stuck it on a digital rendering for a figure. And as good as Marvel Legends are, I don't think you're gonna get a portrait that
That
good
good.
on a production figure.
Fair enough.
That's on a 12-inch figure?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Not on a 6-inch, nope. Hillbilly Droid?
No,
No! Did you not
Samurai Droid.
Oh, you gave up. You
Yeah,
didn't,
he gave up
you
the
gave up
Disney
Disney
Plus.
Plus. So, that Star Wars Visions is like a little it's kinda like a Star Wars What If.
Yeah,
And
whole
it's
bunch of
a
Elseworlds tales.
yeah, yeah. So it's a samurai-inspired, short, animated short film.
Mm,
Just needs grass hanging out.
there you go. But yeah, this one went up for pre-order on April 17th, so it's been up for a couple days. If it's your thing, go for it.
Oh, man, it's like almost a week.
Yeah.
Like 5 days ago.
Yeah. But we are moving on to the McFarlane truckload here.
Oh, dear. How many of
and
them are Batman?
a couple. But as long as they don't get stolen, we
No
should be
surpri
getting
Oh,
these.
yeah, yeah. How many of them are stolen Batman?
But first up, we have, based on the appearance coming up in the new Superman movie, we get Superman.
And we're back to, are you hand painting these again?
I don't know.
I don't know. I like Superman, and I'm 100% on board with the movie, but I am gonna wait.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait. So
see these.
there's 2 versions of this,
There
by the
is.
way.
There's this regular version, which is available for pre-order now.
Yeah.
Comes with 2 extra hands, art card, and base. And then there is this one, the deluxe version, which comes with crypto.
Also, one comes with a plastic cape, and the other one is a soft goods cape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This
So
is the soft goods.
yeah, for sure. This does look
Better than
it
the
does
other
look
one.
better. Yeah.
This is the 7-inch deluxe theatrical edition, which includes crypto, wired soft goods cape, 3 alternate face plates, 2 extra hands, art card, and base. So the one you get him, getting ready to use his heat vision.
Yeah, yeah. The one thing I will say, and this is sort of, and I'm not the only one saying this, I look at this. This is maybe nitpicking. The blue on the suit, I feel is too dark. It's not the right.
It's not the hopeful blue. It's more of a
No, yeah, it's dark.
muted. But
Like it's just the wrong color.
yeah.
Todd Father, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know, right? Like for a guy who's losing the DC license, he's got a crap ton coming.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a good ARG or a bad ARG. Like this is a bad looking figure, or this is a I love Superman. I need to have this.
It could go either way.
It could go either way. Will I get this Superman? I might. It depends. If the movie's good,
Mm-hmm.
if the movie's good and I can get behind it, I might need to have one of these. But I'm waiting till I see the movie. I don't have any illusions that this will be flying off the shelves before the movie comes out.
Probably not.
I don't think it will.
Josh is going to take a pass on it.
Pass.
Damn autocorrect. Pass on that. There
All
you
right,
go.
fair enough.
But not only
By
do
the
they
way, that
have,
echo works really well on that.
it does. But not only do they have the regular and deluxe editions, there is also a 1/6 scale PVC statue, which stands at 11 inches tall, features a wired soft goods cape as well as a detailed environmental base. And it's a statue.
That's worse looking than the figure.
The figure is definitely better looking than the 6-inch or the 6 scale.
And this is bigger.
Yeah.
Double.
Gaz says, I love Superman, but I won't get this. It looks terrible. Crypto looks cool, but. And Josh confirms it with auto cucumber. I feel that.
I seriously need to meet somebody like a talented customizer who does like repaints, because
There's potential.
I feel like the sculpting is there, but like the deco just kills it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, follows that one up with autocracy.
Autocracy.
Damn autocorrect. And Gaz
What's
says,
he wearing? A puff jacket?
it looks like he might have the shoulder pads in there, But that is not the only stuff we get for the Superman movie. We also get our first look at Robot 4.
These I like.
And he looks good.
I would like, like you could sell me this and just put all the number plates in the box.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and then let me buy as many as I need. How many?
4 at
6,
least.
4,
I
6?
think there's 7.
Is there? Okay.
I think she's like, because she says I'm the new one, I'm 7.
Yeah.
But
That's an aspect of the Superman lore that I've always enjoyed is
Mm.
the robots that run the fortress. I like them.
But we also get Mr. Terrific based on his appearance in the movie, and from what we see, he's not bad.
We're only getting a profile, and we're looking at him from behind. So,
and he is coming with his T-spheres though, so
as he should. I mean, it's his thing.
yeah.
It's kind of his thing.
We also get our 7-inch scale Lex Luthor, and he's not bad.
That does look like Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah, and the purple suit, kind of a nice throwback, but this will be available at select retailers June, so right in time for the movie.
Props for the palette for going purple with the suit, and that's obviously a story element. So props to James Gunn for doing that.
We also get our look at Metamorpho, and he comes with 2 extra hands, art card, and base. It looks like a pretty decent sculpt, but again, I'm gonna want to see him in the movie before.
But I mean, he's at least this version of the character is pretty alien looking. So
absolutely.
like that, I don't know who the actor is. So like, I don't have to like, does this look like so and so? No, it just needs to look like Metamorpho. I can get behind this now without seeing the movie, but I struggle with Superman.
Fair enough. We also get the Kaiju monster coming out of there, which it's a mega figure, stands at 10-inch tall, includes the art card and base, and I would like to see him closer side by side to Superman.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a Kaiju monster should not be like 2 inches taller than
Well,
Superman.
wait though. Wait. This could be, and
it could be.
When you put Superman in the photo with this thing, I know they're going for perspective. They've put a what looks like a building behind there.
Yeah.
But toys have spoiled movies for a long time. It could start small.
It could.
And get bigger.
That is true. That is 100% true. But, I mean, like they did with the King Kong Batman.
I feel like this is the design they should have used for the live action Stitch.
Ooh. Really?
Look at him. It's Stitch. It's evil Stitch.
Josh's phone is listening to him as he orders his dinner. Should we put that up?
Oh, that's hilarious. No. I love the dinner order, but that's cool.
Didn't realize he was listening. The Google machine is always listening.
Oh, yeah.
But
curly fries.
Don't forget the Arby sauce.
Would you like any Arby sauce or horsey sauce with that?
Arby, please. This next one, we did get a first look at it a couple weeks ago, but now we get a better look of Alfred Pennyworth from Batman v Superman.
Oh, this is the Jeremy Irons video.
Yeah, the one that you thought the glasses were.
Yeah, they're. It's old man Robert Downey Jr.
It is. But it does appear that the apron is removable. So
as it should be. It's soft goods, yeah.
Yeah, fabric apron, 6 extra hands, 5 tools, base, and art card. So.
This is not a figure that I need.
No?
No.
He would be good for my suit guy stuff, but,
Like pop the head off.
And make him somebody else.
Make him someone else. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Yeah. That's fair. Although I would like... I still need a decent... Bad flag. Bad flag.
There you go. Well, this next one, we did get a first look again, and we get a better look now. Lieutenant James Gordon from Batman Year One.
It's a good looking Jim.
It is. Even the glasses don't look terrible on him.
Wait, we didn't look at this one already?
We got like a really brief look at him.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so he's got...
possibly it was a reuse of the Constantine mold.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, but it's not.
No,
it's not. It's a new mold. I see animated Gordon in there.
A little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
But it comes with a handgun, so they're coming with pew-pews again. Base and art card.
What happened to No Guns?
All bets are off.
I guess so. Warner reverse on that? They had to have, I guess.
This next one, we got a really shadowed look, so we couldn't really tell what it was, but it's Batman from Batman Year One, and this is a much better look at him. and not bad. It's a
Oh yeah. Where it looked like,
it was all blacked out pretty much of him just hiding
yeah,
in
it
the
was very
shadows.
dark. I'm glad they've lightened that right up.
But
That's okay.
it's not bad. Comes with a
It's
Batarang
just
base
okay.
and art card, so
Yeah.
another Batman. And we also get a better look at the Hal Jordan armor suit from Return of the Superman.
Yeah.
This one is going to have some glow in the dark
I was gonna
features
say
on it.
it looks like it's glowing there.
Yeah, it comes with hammer, base, and art card.
That's all right.
Green Lantern, John Henry Irons.
Yeah.
So,
That's all right.
and then why not one more Batman?
Oh boy.
Batman Westworld again. We get a more expanded look at him.
Oh yeah, this one made me go, what?
Cowboy Batman.
The Lone Ranger Bat.
But he comes with a Batarang base and art card, and based on the Western World series, which I have no idea what it is.
Nope, me neither.
Josh saying that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But then shifting over in scale wise, we are getting a superpowers
I just saw this
scale
yesterday, I think.
Fortress of Solitude. And
That's kind of neat.
it's a neat little playset.
That's kind of neat. Yeah.
It scales for the 4.5-inch scale power superpower figures.
Do we get the cardboard bits with it as well?
I'm
Because that's pretty fleshed out, like the cardboard backdrop.
I believe so, because it says it comes with the Kryptonian terminals, crystals, chair, central console, and Kryptonian backdrop.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
it'll be,
that's in the box.
Yeah,
Maybe that is the box.
it could be. But if you're getting the Fortress, you're going to need the figures to go with it. So they have also released the Superman in the superpowers.
Oh dear, and it's movie Superman.
It is movie Superman
with more of a superpower style head, though. I can get behind that one. But that's kind of neat.
Yeah. So retro inspired styling.
Yeah.
But based on the movie.
No. Wait, just what I wanted. Another Batman.
Well, Todd loves his Batman.
He does. Because you remember, he can sell Batman any day of the week.
That's right.
No, just no.
Well, sticking with the movie and the superpowers, we also get Green Lantern, the Guy Gardner version. And, bowl cut.
That is definitely comic inspired. I don't see Nathan Fillion in that at all.
Except maybe the color scheme.
I'm a little bit interested in this. We can talk about this for a second because it appears that Terrific and Guy Gardner have similar looks going on.
Yeah, so there might be a possibility of them being on some sort of team or faction.
Some kind of registered heroes or something that are
working tasked with bringing in Superman.
Yeah, that are essentially under the influence of Maxwell Lord. Interesting that they are going with Maxwell Lord again.
Yeah, but I don't think it's Pedro Pascal this time.
No. Maybe they'll do him better this time.
Josh saying I will get that, but I think he meant the Superman.
The Superman. All right.
Yeah. But still sticking with it, we also get Mr. Terrific in superpowers format. And like you said,
the under
really
what's the symbol under in the chest? They both have it. See?
Yeah.
Isn't that what is it? The Lord Industries or whatever the hell it is?
It might be, yeah.
Let me look that up.
Fair enough. But we get those three. And then we also get a Metamorpho in the superpowers scale.
Hold on a second.
And again, this one is way less detailed than your 7-inch scale one, but
there you go, right there, man. The Lord Tech.
Yeah,
it is the Lord Tech
emblem.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
But that's been talked about for a while. Yeah. That's cool.
That's a good question, guys.
Cool. Are they part of the Justice Society?
I don't think they would be at this juncture, but
I'm
assuming once they find out Maxwell Lord is evil, they'll jump ship pretty quick. But
we tried it in we tried Justice Society in that other movie.
True.
Do we need to do it again?
Nah.
Just skip it. Go right to the Justice League. And
they did it fine in what was that? Stargirl.
Yeah, in the TV show.
Yeah.
That was okay.
But moving back to a 6-inch scale here, still McFarlane. From Batman the Animated Series, we get Hardak, which
Oh, I
is
saw this
the robot Batman.
this morning.
Hmm.
It's a weird looking figure. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's cool.
It's robot Batman.
Yeah.
And it comes with one of 4 pieces to build Bruce Wayne. So this is a Build-A-Figure line.
Yeah.
This one comes with 4 extra hands, a sword, 2 heads, 2 capes, and a collectible art card with base. And that leads us to our next one, which is Poison Ivy.
Oh, that's a pretty good
And
looking Ivy.
as far as an animated Ivy, that is spot on.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, she comes with 8 extra hands, a flower pot, a collectible art card and base, and the torso.
And Bruce Wayne's chest.
Yeah, and people are kind of complaining about the cut on the jacket.
On the suit jacket.
Yeah.
Why?
Because normally that wouldn't be there, but I get it for articulation purposes.
Probably like so you can like split the legs.
Yeah, probably.
I would think so. Yeah. JSA was before Superman in the jail. Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that. I just don't understand. I'm having a hard time rationalizing the JSA under the direction of Maxwell Lord.
But we got Bane from this line as well. He comes with 6 extra hands, a dumbbell, collectible art card and base, and the arms of Bruce Wayne.
First, I break the bat. Then I rip his arms off.
I take your arms. And to round out the 4, we also get Phantasm from, Mask of the Phantasm.
Not.
I think this one is a
removable
opportunity because it
by not.
Yeah. Because like they nailed that in the original animated line.
Yeah.
But this one, it comes with 2 extra hands, collectible art card and base. So not near as many accessories as the other ones.
I don't know if it changed over the years, but I do recall hearing an interview with Kevin Conroy. That was his favorite
one.
His favorite one was Mask of the Phantasm.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they did reveal Bruce Wayne all put together, and he's got kind of a smug look going on there. But
billionaire playboy.
Yeah, and nice touch there. The briefcase opens and the bat suit is inside.
So, nice.
Yeah,
that's all right though.
Couple more here from Super 7 this evening. 3 3/4 reaction Snake Eyes.
$45.
Probably.
O-ring style.
Screws in the legs. Love it.
G.I. Joe O-ring style.
But it comes equipped with his sword accessory, so you don't get a ton of stuff with him, but it's a reaction figure, so I don't expect you would.
They're really going for the cartoon look, with the making him blue. Yeah. I remember when that movie came out. Yeah, Mask of the Phantasm. I may have gone to the theater for that one.
Nice.
No, was it direct to video?
You know what? I don't remember.
Did it get a theatrical release? I don't remember. I do remember thinking I want to see this though.
Yeah. I think it was the second one, but the Mr. Freeze one that went direct to video.
Yeah. McDonald's was selling their Happy Meal toys for it, and it was being advertised everywhere. Yeah, it was a big deal. It was a big deal. What do you mean, meh, on G.I. Joe? Your whole thing is G.I. Joe. Put that comment back up there. Like, the Triple T, like the Slaughter thing, the Joe fan, like, that's your thing, dude.
Should be right up there.
Or is it just Super 7 Joe? Because I can meh on that.
Reaction figures are not high on my list.
I get it. If you didn't, this might be easier to find than maybe a vintage O-ring V2 Snake Eyes. I don't know. Maybe
it says, hey, that looks cool.
Yeah, it does look cool. It's not for me.
TV, he thinks for the Phantasm.
TV. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Too many Snake Eyes. Yeah,
well,
what, 70 some or whatever versions of the damn thing? There's a lot.
Oh,
yeah, Super 7 for sure. I'm with you on that.
Morgan has that one, and it is really nice in hand.
Reaction figures were best when they were $9.99
or less.
That's what I mean. Like
they are not a $25 toy.
No,
I mean, never in a million years. But
that's a $12, $15 max. There's nothing about that that's 20 or more.
And same with this next one, because it is the Python Patrol Cobra Bat. And this guy comes with
nice deco. Nice deco.
A lot more accessories in line with what he would have came with originally, right?
Yeah, they look very much like the original, don't they?
With the exception of the gun. I don't remember the original coming with the gun
It didn't.
because he had the claw, the flamethrower, the laser, his hand, and that was all he needed.
And the backpack, yeah.
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 But
What is that? A drill? Is that a drilling
I
attachment with the spiral?
thought it
on
was supposed to be like a sonic laser or something.
Oh yeah, okay. I can get behind that. And then the other thing is what?
Flamethrower. I believe.
Flamethrower. Okay, fair enough.
Oh,
-5 shenanigans.
I got a soft spot for the Bat Troopers though, so
Yeah, how many do you have?
a couple.
That's code for I can't tell you.
Shh, the wife.
Because
might be
if you tell me, then your wife will know.
Yeah. But that does bring us to the end of our toy
Jen, if you're
segment.
watching, questions will be asked, I'm sure.
Yeah, that brings us to the end of our toy news. So it does bring us on to our next segment.
Oh dear, let me get the thing going. Machine, where are
Where's
you?
the machine?
I gotta find it. I can't find it on the desk, man.
That's all good.
I believe.
We could just have you sing it live.
Oh, I don't think I want to do that. I found it.
There you go.
All right, start him up, the machine.
Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Lyrics. It's misheard lyrics. Tonight.
Yeah.
You know how goofy I felt recording that?
But it's good. It's awesome.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I like the bat, but I don't like
Don't
the
care for the
Patrol.
Python Patrol. Yeah, I like bats as well.
Mhm.
Don't
But-
have one in my collection.
Yet. To the business at hand.
Yeah, that.
Tonight's misheard lyric is.
Oh yeah, wait. Before we get to the lyric. Oh, that's all right.
Sorry. Take your pants off and make it happen.
Yeah, that's the thing. Take your pants off and make it happen. As always, we are looking for the correct song title. We will play the 30-second sounder while you guys weigh in on your answers. And when we come back, we'll reveal the answer. By the way, as always, the blurred out image is a clue. Talk to you in a minute.
So abrupt.
I know. Caught me off guard.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, it is a no answers tonight.
Well, none yet.
We'll just let it
We'll give
roll.
we'll give
Let
it
it
a second.
roll for a bit.
You were saying before I so rudely interrupted.
What was that? What was I saying?
You said don't put it up yet, but then
Oh,
did
it's fun.
anyway.
Totally fine. Totally
I
fine.
did
'Cause
anyway.
I said everything I needed to say.
Okay.
It's all good.
Oh, what's Gaz saying here? Oh, he's saying
Baby, when I met you, there was peace unknown. I set out to find you with a fine-tooth comb. I was soft inside. There was something going on.
I don't. It's not registering.
Josh, can you give me 5 minutes? I'm driving. No, we cannot give you 5 minutes. Answer now
Drive safe.
or not at all. Yes, drive safely.
Or
Eat
pull.
Arby's. Curly fries.
Oh, loaded curly fries.
Curly fries.
Bacon cheddar curly fries. Bacon cheddar curly fries.
Mm.
Remember when they were only $3.95? They're not $3.95 anymore. That dates
Well,
me a bit.
I feel like we are not. Oh, wait. Whoa. Oh, you're there. You're getting there.
Close.
You're getting there.
That's,
You're getting there.
on the right path there. But
We are looking for the artist will not do. We need the song title.
yep.
Time's up. Let's go.
All right.
Moving on.
Josh, you identified the artist.
You were there. Close enough.
Yep. But the actual lyric is, oh, no.
That is incorrect.
Incorrect, sir.
That is incorrect.
The actual lyric is, take your passion and make it happen.
Make it happen. Now go back. If you don't remember what the lyric sounded like, here's it is.
Take your passion and make it happen.
Take your pants off and make it happen.
Yeah.
That's
Correct
hilarious.
artist, Irene Cara, but the song title is Flashdance. What a
Flashdance.
feeling.
Yeah, yeah. Which, I can see how you would like
It's
misconstrue
right
that
there,
with,
right?
yeah,
Femme and
it's,
Flashdance are like in the same
well,
wheelhouse, right?
dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Flashdance. Oh, what a feeling.
oh, I'm kicking myself now for that one, Gaz.
Oh, Islands in the Stream, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers.
Hmm.
Kenny when he still looked like Kenny.
Yeah.
Yes,
Flashdance.
Flashdance, which is
The correct
is
answer.
both, yeah. Flashdance, what a feeling. It's
Yeah.
both.
So, What a Feeling, the title song to the 1983 film Flashdance. It is Irene Cara's only #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100,
Yeah.
reaching the top that spring. It also won the Academy Award and Golden Globe Award for Best Original Song, and was certified gold. It hit #1 in 9 more countries around the world. In the UK, it only reached #2. Held from the top by Rod Stewart's Baby Jane at the time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Cara and co-writer Keith Forsey wrote the lyrics while driving to a recording session for this one.
That's
So,
cool. I
Yeah.
always like to know like where the inspiration for a song comes. You never know, right?
Hmm.
It's like, what's her name? I can't think of her.
Billie Eilish?
No, it was a lady.
Taylor Swift?
No, you're not helping. It's not helping. It's an old song. A lady wrote it in the backseat of a taxi. Like
Janis
just
Joplin?
no. We're moved on. It's done. I'm done with it.
Okay. Wasn't Arlo Guthrie about the pickle song?
No.
Back of a motorcycle.
Yeah, I won.
Oh, no, Josh.
I hope you didn't like literally put the car off the road
Yeah,
because
it's not worth it, dude. It's just a song.
yeah.
But, that is our misheard lyric of the evening.
Well, we'll be back next week with another weird one.
Yes, we will. Did you know that Andor premieres tonight?
Oh, by the way, it is. We are now under
1 hour and 14 minutes to
1
go.
hour and 14 to go.
But it has already been certified fresh at 98%.
I mean, I don't know how that's good. I'm glad. But like these are critic ratings.
They are. And these
So
are not the only ones. I think there was a couple more that are rating it very high from
yeah.
what they've seen
yeah.
so far.
Um,
And
I read a thing somebody one of the rags basically said this might be the gold standard of Star Wars
Yeah,
television.
yeah.
Yeah.
oh, he did.
Tell me you're not hurt.
Hmm.
I don't like being wrong. It frosts me.
No doubt. But
I'm sorry for that.
yeah. Oh, there you go. Joke.
Okay. Thank you.
Good to know. All right. Moving on here. Andor looks good. Excited. Can't wait.
It looks fucking amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
This next one's kind of funny. Minecraft is still running the box office, as it were. I mean, it's still
Still in
pulling money,
theaters.
and it's
yeah.
poised to make $1 billion, apparently.
A billion?
$1 billion.
Okay.
But
Still haven't seen it yet.
well, you should probably go see
I
it.
probably won't.
Yeah, you should.
I have no interest in Minecraft.
Take your granddaughter. It's fun.
I have no interest. I don't even know what it is.
It's a game. If you play it, you'll hate it for the first 40 minutes, and then you'll love it.
Okay.
And that is accurate. That is how
That's
it was described to me before I played it.
Yeah.
And after about 40, 45 minutes, once you figure everything out, it's like,
Sure.
okay, I'm into this.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
A song from it has debuted on the UK's charts, and turns out it is the shortest song ever to debut on the UK official chart.
Really?
Steve's Lava Chicken from the Minecraft movie has charted at 21 on the UK's official chart, becoming the shortest song ever to chart.
Well, oh.
It
wow.
is only 34 seconds long, and both my kids knew this song going into the movie before
Yeah.
we saw the movie.
And it's an original song for the movie.
It is. It's right up
Oh,
there
there
with
you go.
Peaches from Super Mario Brothers.
Peaches.
Exactly. But this is Steve's
Also
Lava
Jack
Chicken.
Black.
Yeah. But he sings this song called Lava Chicken as Jason Momoa and the company watch a chicken get cooked from falling lava.
You know what would make me go to see this movie? Remake the movie with the actor they were supposed to hire.
Oh.
Because Steve was supposed to be Matt Berry.
Yeah.
That I would go see. I do like Jack Black though.
I'm still mad at him. Throwing Kyle under the bus.
Well, didn't Kyle say some terrible shit?
Not that terrible if you ask me, but
I don't know.
it was his birthday. He made a birthday wish. He said, next time, don't miss.
Ah, well, yeah.
And we all know what in that.
Yeah, I do.
reference to.
I know what that was in reference to.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of funny that Steve's Lava Chicken has charted on the UK charts. So just bringing more attention to
It's
the
charted.
movie.
So you know what? It's gonna be on Spotify. What was it
Absolutely.
called? Lava Chicken?
Lava Chicken.
Lava Chicken. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Are you on Spotify, Lava Chicken? We're gonna
Maybe.
find out here in a second.
If not, it's on TikTok everywhere.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
And
Lava Chicken.
oh,
It's there.
I'll be damned.
Oh my lord.
It's catchy.
All right.
Maybe not as catchy as Peaches, but
Peaches,
catchy.
peaches.
but that does bring us to a history lesson.
All right, learn me some stuff.
All right. Well, on this day in 1864,
Yeah.
America, the U.S. federal law changed the design of the penny coin, and they authorized the minting of a 2-cent coin.
Why?
I don't know. But as a result of that, the phrase "In God We Trust" was first minted on the coin. And later the next year, on March the 3rd, Congress allowed the mint director to place the phrase on all gold and silver coins.
Nice.
And then in 1956, "In God We Trust" was replaced with "E Pluribus Unum"
E pluribus unum.
as the nation's
Yeah,
motto.
yeah,
So,
yeah, Wizard of
that's
Oz.
where it started, right?
I just think of the Wizard of Oz every time I hear that.
There you go. But moving on here, on this day in 1923, Betty Page was born.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I used to have a shirt with her on it.
You know, American model who gained notoriety in the 50s for her pinup photo shoots.
Yeah.
Often referred to as the queen of pinups, and unmistakable look with her long jet black hair, blue eyes, and trademark bangs influenced artists for generations, which is absolutely true. After her death, Playboy founder Hugh Hefner called her a remarkable lady, an iconic figure in pop culture who influenced sexuality, taste in fashion, and someone who had a tremendous impact on our society.
Yeah.
And can't really disagree with that.
Josh says, "I wish they'd get rid of the penny like Canada did." Yeah, we did.
Well,
It's been a while.
It has been.
Do you remember?
2012.
Yeah, so we got rid of the.
It was just due to the rising cost of copper.
Yeah, and I mean,
cost more
it
to
didn't
make it than it was worth.
it didn't really impact like commerce that much. I mean, if you're paying with a card,
Yeah,
so
it
credit
doesn't
card, debit
really
card,
matter.
it doesn't matter because it's right down to the penny. But if you're
And
paying with cash,
you do have the
you've
potential
around to save.
to save a couple
Yeah,
cents.
yeah.
I mean, sometimes you gotta
To the closest
round
nickel.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes you don't. But on this day in 1966, Jeffrey Dean Morgan was born.
I didn't realize he was that old.
Yeah, best known for playing Negan on the AMC horror drama series The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead: Dead City, which is currently airing.
Also had a role in the most recent season of The Boys.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
Also appeared on other television shows in roles such as John Winchester in Supernatural,
That's right.
Danny Duquette in the ABC medical drama Grey's Anatomy. Like you said, Joe Kessler in the Amazon Prime The Boys.
Yeah.
He was also the voice of Conquest in Invincible.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
In the most recent season of Invincible, which is amazing, by the way.
He was also the comedian in Watchmen. That was an awesome portrayal there. Clay in The Losers, which was basically like DC's version of the A-Team. It was a good movie. Also featured Chris Evans.
Yeah, and Zoe Saldana.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that. It was good. I liked it.
Also played Agent Harvey Russell in Rampage. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was Rampage.
Yeah.
But on this day in 2025, Andor Season 2 premieres.
Yes.
Just in case you forgot.
There's no theme tonight. We're 1 hour, 6 minutes.
There you go.
1 hour, 6 minutes. People mistake my dad for the governor from Walking Fred.
Autocorrect in
Walking
full
Dead.
effect.
Walking Dead. I get it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's what happened on this day in history.
Nice, nice.
A couple more here before we round out the evening.
Oh boy.
This one's kind of funny. Blue Origin sent up a crew for the first all-female space flight, which included Katy Perry
Yeah,
and
yeah.
5 other women. So the other ones included was Jeff Bezos, who I believe owns Blue Horizon or Blue Origin.
Yep. Yeah.
But his fiancee, Lauren Sanchez, CBS presenter Gail King, were also among them. And then there was former NASA rocket scientist Aisha Bowe, civil rights activist Amanda Nigan, and film producer Carrie Ann Flynn.
Cool.
Now, this has drummed up a little bit of stuff because some people are calling it space tourism because really, I mean, they didn't exactly go up to experiment.
Wow.
They went up for an 11-minute flight and came back down. At which point, you know, Katy Perry and Gail King both got out and kissed the ground. But there are a crap ton of memes floating around.
Yep.
One based on the shape of the rocket being very similar
Well,
to
it might be a
marital
little
aid.
phallic.
And
little
then
phallical.
there might be some legal trouble here because
Why is that?
when they tweeted out that Katy Perry has returned from space,
Oh, Wendy's.
Wendy's tweeted, "Can we send her back?"
Saucy. So saucy,
And
Wendy's.
they refused to take it down, right?
Yeah. Didn't go to space though, just the upper atmosphere. So I've had this conversation before, and space is classified at anything over 62 miles above sea level. That is considered space. So yes, while it is the upper atmosphere, it is technically space.
Fair enough.
I think that there's some backlash because I don't know if she specifically said or people are attributing her, oh, you're an astronaut now. But
yeah, she
no,
did say, "I'm an astronaut."
no, you're not.
No,
No,
you're
no,
a
no.
tourist.
You're not. Zero training.
Yeah, Dr.
Zero training.
Caillou Schrogel, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that.
Schrogel, I think that
is quoted as saying, "A celebrity isn't an envoy of humankind. They go into space for their own reasons.
Yeah.
These flights are significant and exciting, but I think maybe they can also be a source of frustration for space scientists. We see spaceflight as being for science, knowledge, and the interests of humanity. Celebrities do it for amusement, but get a lot more attention than the regular astronauts."
Listen, if they can bring more attention to space
and put more eyes on it to
then it's not all bad. It's not all bad. The other issue is that the opening of the capsule. Did you catch that?
I saw the capsule come down with what they called a poof, and it was like a friggin' dust storm.
There's a lot of speculation, like they're questioning, did this even happen? Like based on like how clean the capsule was. But that's, as you say, it didn't.
It was up there for 11 minutes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It didn't come through the atmosphere, so it didn't superheat. None of that stuff.
None of the scorching marks.
But then it's like on the ground, it's like the door opens from the inside, and then somebody runs into frame. No, close the door. And then Jeff Bezos has to come over with his special tool to fake unlock the door, and it's out there. Like you can see the video. It's stupid. It is so stupid.
I've seen conspiracy theories that the Katy Perry that went to space is not the same one that
came back. So I had a couple of thoughts on this. I was talking to my wife about this, the opening of the capsule. Like, so if this, let's presume that yes, you do need this special tool to open the door, then that means the capsule wasn't secured properly when they left.
So they could have all just died up there.
Or alternatively, the special tool thing is a bunch of bullshit and anybody can open the door.
I would assume that there's some form of mechanism to open it from the inside, because if you crash in the ocean, you don't want to drown, right?
No, of course not.
And Josh does point out what a lot of the memes have pointed out and have sampled right from the Austin Power movies. Looks like a giant wang. Pay attention. I was paying attention. That giant Johnson. What's that on the radar?
What's that on the radar?
Looks like a big Willie. Willie, what is that? I don't know, but it sure looks like a big Woody. I've seen bigger.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, I'll put that one down. Moving on. Actor Haley Joel Osment is in a little bit of legal trouble. He is facing alcohol and cocaine charges.
I see legal people.
I see legal people in his future. Yeah.
Whoa, is that an arrest video?
That is an arrest video. There is
Oh,
body
boy.
cam footage that has been released of him getting nabbed.
Was he riding a bicycle?
I don't know, but he was at a ski resort.
Helmet cam.
Yeah.
All right.
So he's been charged with misdemeanor counts of being under the influence of alcohol in public and possession of cocaine after he was arrested in California at Mammoth Mountain.
Everybody's got a thing.
Yeah. He's 37 now, so, you know.
I don't advocate for cocaine. I don't think that's a good idea.
Not
but
a good idea, but, you know,
Yeah,
he is
yeah,
due in
yeah.
court on July 7th, and the smiling photo is actually his mugshot, so,
Oh, yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
he
yeah.
must have been under the influence still at that point because he's still pretty happy.
Hey.
But,
It's the God, if they ever do a Home Improvement fucking remake,
oof.
there's Al.
Yeah, Al Borland.
Looks like Al. I can't not see it. Oh, going back to the
Space thing.
yeah, some people say it never launched. I think it did, but it didn't go high enough for the full pressurized capsule. Yeah, okay.
Follows that up with beady eyes.
Beady eye.
Oh, and apparently that helps with weight loss.
Snorting coke? Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
My heart's going at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yeah, but you know, this is not good news for him because he recently lost his home in that wildfire,
Oh, wow.
and
Yeah.
you know, this is not his first tango with the law. He was charged back in 2006 with drunk driving and marijuana possession after crashing into a mailbox.
So alcohol is a recurring theme for this
It
guy.
seems to be, yeah.
All right.
He has been in rehab though, but apparently he fell off the wagon. So
Apparently so.
yeah. So hopefully he gets his stuff sorted out and back to where he needs to be. But
Did you ever see the film Capricorn 1?
I don't believe I've seen that one.
I
You?
might have.
Hmm.
Obviously, it's not sticking with me. So, only trouble with the law I get is speeding. I haven't had a ticket, knock on wood, for many years.
1997.
Oh well, you've got me beat. Mine was in the 2000s.
Mm.
Yeah.
At least I think it was 97. No, you know what? It was probably later.
Yeah.
It's been a while though.
Yeah.
Moving on though. Apparently tomorrow the new Wednesday trailer is going to drop.
Oh, that's still a thing?
That's still a thing.
Oh, my
Season 2 is
God.
coming this year.
Okay. All right. I like the first season.
Yeah. This one they are saying is going to be Wednesday's journey is going to be darker and more complex as she navigates family, friends, new mysteries, and old adversaries, propelling her headlong into another adventure at another year at Nevermore. And that's from the creators and executive producers Al Gough and Miles Miller.
Yeah. Okay.
They have already, I didn't realize this, but they had already released a cast video, which shows Thing basically going down a hallway in a wagon, handing out scripts for season 2. And they pan up and show who's going to be in it.
Oh, that's funny.
So we've got a lot of returning characters. Emma Myers will be back as Enid. Joy Sunday will be back as Bianca. Catherine Zeta-Jones back as Morticia.
Yeah.
Luis Guzman back as Gomez Adams. And it will be along with director and executive producer Tim Burton. So he's still in the mix.
Nice.
Zeta-Jones is quoted as saying, "This season is going to be bigger and more twisted than you can ever imagine." So
I can imagine
the
a
first
lot.
season was pretty twisted.
I've
with
seen
those
some pretty
monsters and
twisted
whatnot,
things.
but you know, we do have some new series regulars coming in. Steve Buscemi is going to be coming in.
Is he going to be a relative?
I don't know for sure.
Is he going to be another relative?
Maybe. Billy Piper, Evie Templeton, Owen Painter, and Noah Taylor are also joining as regulars.
Okay.
There's also going to be some new guest stars this season, including Christopher Lloyd. I don't think he'll be back as Fester because that role is already taken.
No. Yeah.
Joanna Lumley. Tandy Newton is
Oh,
gonna be
Tandy
in there.
Newton.
Yeah.
Tandy Newton, just coming off of Star Trek Lower Decks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
Francis O'Connor, and oddly enough, Haley Joel Osment is going to be in there. So, you know, maybe he was blowing off some of that
They
Wednesday
filmed
money.
it before he got in trouble.
Yeah. Heather Mazzaro, and Jonas Sutamo.
Oh, Jonas.
Jonas.
You know who that is?
I should, but
Jonas Suotomo. That's Chewbacca.
oh, that is the new
Yeah,
Peter
that's
Mayhew. That's
right.
right.
No, he's the new Chewbacca. Peter is the Peter. Yeah, Jonas Suotomo. That's Chewbacca.
Oh, what's this though?
What? The film looks like, oh, the
Capricorn
Capricorn
one.
1. The conspiracy of faking the moon landing. Yeah.
I still think they might have done that, if only for optics.
Oh, I don't believe that.
I think the first one was hey, like, let's make sure America gets there and then we'll do it for real. That way the Russians can't beat us.
Oh, you need to watch For All Mankind.
Fair enough.
That's cool.
Josh says never seen the first wave, didn't really care to.
What, the
I'm
first?
guessing the
Oh,
first
first
season
season of
Wednesday, yeah.
Wednesday. Yeah,
It was good. It was good. Nice little refreshing take on the whole thing. But yeah, the teaser trailer drops tomorrow, and I'm sure all Wednesday fans will be super excited for it. Our last item to round out before we go to our final segment.
Sure.
We're circling back to Star Wars. As,
Oh, yay!
you had mentioned during the Mandalorian Grogu thing, we did get our first look at Sigourney Weaver as a New Republic pilot. And
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
she is decked out and ready to go there with John Favreau.
Look at all the little beady droids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got a couple quotes from Sigourney Weaver saying she's a fighter pilot. She came up in the rebellion and now she's trying to protect the New Republic. And I believe is completely committed to what she does. Has had the good sense to hire the Mandalorian and his sidekick. And I'm going to find out if they're as good as they say. I'm counting on it.
That's cool if they make her like the
Like
base
a-
commander
yeah.
or yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's cool.
just another thing to get excited about
That's
over
cool.
that.
Oh, while we're here looking at what looks like parts of Adelphi base,
Mhm.
Favreau confirmed Filoni's going to be in the movie.
Yes. Trapper Wolf.
Trapper Wolf
Gonna be in
coming
there.
back. Now, are you going to have all of them? Is Rick Famuyiwa going to be
I
there
hope
and all the
so.
other pilots, all the other director cameos?
If not, and expand on it, right? Give all the directors
I'm,
an X-Wing squad.
my boy
cameo.
Carson Teva had
Yeah.
better be there.
Yes, he better. Because that
Paul, I'm rooting for you,
I
buddy.
mean, he's got his 3 3/4. Now we need the 6-inch.
Yeah.
We need that Black Series figure. But
It's cool that Sigourney Weaver is doing Star Wars. I think that's very cool.
another sci-fi franchise.
Yeah.
She always does well in them.
In Star Wars, they can hear you scream in space.
Yes.
Just ask Porkins. Bah!
Well, she'll get in there and wouldn't it be funny though if she has to deliver a line like, "Oh, I need to get some bounty people. Who am I going to call?" Mando.
Oh dear. Who am I gonna call? No, they're not gonna do that.
Mando Busters.
And there probably won't be any allusion to "get away from her, you."
Bitch. We're that far into the series or episode here, so.
Oh yeah, the first 15 seconds we were good.
Oh yeah.
We were golden.
So that does bring us to our final item of the evening.
It is that time again. It's Andy. He's out in the aisles. He is hunting for you and I so that we can save a few dollars with this week's toy hunting tip at Dollarama. For those of you in Canada.
Mm-hmm. Well, last week we covered the Buzz Lightyear utility vehicle.
Oh yeah.
That is not the only one showing up.
Oh,
This is
okay.
not as plentiful, but it is out there. The Buzz Lightyear plasma drill.
Oh, that's cool.
And fits a 6-inch scale figure, going for $5 at the dollar store. Regular retail on Amazon, $35.99.
That's a gun turret.
Oh yeah.
That's a gun turret. That's a repaint. That would fit in with what classified?
Yes,
GI
it would.
classified. That would be very cool.
The other thing popping up is the Hot Wheels Skate flavor container 2-pack for $4. It gives you 2 basically little recycle bins,
Okay.
and each one contains 2 boards and a pair of shoes.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, regular retail on these is $13.99. So
Hot Wheels picking up the tech deck. Yeah.
and they've
Cool.
been doing that for a while. So
Very cool.
Mandalorian Busters. And then Dollar Tree has Hot Wheels and cheap Nerf guns. But yeah, that is your toy hunting tip of the week.
Oh my God. Okay. Same thing we did on Sunday night. That was Monday night, because we didn't have a Sunday. I just want to bring your attention before we say goodnight. I know we've been talking about it all night. Let's close that for a second.
But just in case you missed it on Sunday.
That's correct. I just want to draw your attention to, what am I looking for here? I'm going to do a
Right
screen
there.
share. There we go. Internet.
Loading.
Faster. No, this one.
There you go.
Oh, apparently we're live.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, there we are.
That's kind of trippy.
This is what I want to bring your attention to. Can we?
Yeah, just click on it.
No, it just makes the picture. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, so as we've been talking all night, in less than 1 hour, season 2 of Andor is going to
It's here.
it's going to premiere, and we are going to be watching. I am going to be watching it tonight as it airs. So if you are watching the show in your time zone as it airs, I would ask for you, head over to our social media. Oh my God, that looks horrible. Why is that so small?
That's because we got that dynamic grid set to just 2 people.
I don't like that.
Well, just drag it bigger.
I think I'm going to. Can I do that?
You can do it.
Aha. Thank you. There we go.
There
Let's
you
do
go.
that.
So
Head over to our social media. Look for this post. This is our official Fandom Power and/or I don't want to call it the spoiler post, but it's the
did you see that?
yeah. It's the did you see that? Because it's 3 episodes tonight, and I don't know if I'm going to catch everything in one viewing. So when you have your oh my God or your wow moment in the show, make sure you post it to this post so that we don't miss a thing.
Mhm.
And if we use your comment,
Mhm.
we will credit you in the episode on Sunday night when we head back to Fandor.
Mhm.
So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. For those of you who plan on watching, whoa,
Dynamic grid.
it's so big now. Let me resize. It's amazing that we can do this stuff on the fly, if
Mhm.
not a little unnerving. Let's just
There you
resize that.
go.
That, sorry everybody, that was a
Back
little
off.
bit unnerving to do, but that's how it goes. All right, with just a little under 45 minutes, 49 minutes to go. I just want to say thanks everyone for hanging out with us again on your Tuesday night. Now that we're getting settled back in, no more weird weather, I hope, for this spring. Things should be settling down. And the next 4 weeks are going to be one hell of a ride as we dip into Andor and get it reviewed. So come back with and see us on Sunday night. It's Fandor season 2. I'll be here. Andy, you'll be here. And Hank's going to be here. Each of us are taking one episode tonight, so it's going to be an interesting juxtaposition of styles when it comes to Sunday night. So it should be a fun one. I hope you're all there. Anyway, anything you want to touch on before we say goodnight?
I'm tapped out. That was a lot of toys.
For sure, man. And as always, thank you so much for putting this one together. Episode 98.
Yep. We're 2 away from well, I guess 1 away from 100.
Yeah.
Because 99 is next week.
That's right. And then the 100th episode of Random Fandom. That's going to be something else.
Mhm.
All right, everybody. Remember, whatever your thing is. And Josh, it's G.I. Joe. I know it is. Whatever your thing is, don't forget, fan on. And as always, for Fandom Power, everybody, my name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a good night. And bye for now.